the other half of it that you could use. Wow. Like, it's not hard. Yeah, but that's what they come to our country to do. Oh yeah, no, and all those shells and everything you could see all over the bridge, they left all those there. Guaranteed. Oh, here. Here's the one we love. That is a restricted firearm. That is illegal. He's not allowed to have that unless he has a restricted PAL. Did you know even with a restricted PAL, if that has full auto or more than 4 bullets in a magazine, it is also illegal, even with a restricted PAL. That has more than 4 bullets in a magazine capacity. I cannot see a pin. That is an M4 AR. That is illegal.
Yeah.
Yeah. But guess what? He can post that to his Instagram, and it's associated to him. It has his face and everything. It shows where he lives. No one's done anything. How? How can you not do anything with all of the information needed? Well, look at that. Even a still shot of another person's face. Because why would you need that?
Why would you use it?
Oh, look at that.
Hello, hello.
Unlawful transportation.
What the fuck?
That's, if it's loaded, that's completely illegal under all aspects of illegal, even if you have all the proper licenses and everything, and that's fully a law-abiding rifle. That's illegal in general.
Yeah, no, you don't have that in a case. It's not locked up.
There's no
For all
trigger
I,
lock.
for
That
all
can
I
be fully
know,
loaded and off safe, which means...
for all I know, it's off safe and fully loaded.
Okay, and then
So like, that's not good.
So you know what you do as a police officer? You find his address. You get SWAT. And with a big bobcat thing that breaks through the door and everything, you literally drive it into his house and then point guns at him until he gets on the ground and surrenders. And then you charge him for the fullest extent of all of his crimes. And hell, if anything, deport him back to his fucking country and let him be charged there because he'll die. I don't understand why we can't just simply deport them back to their own country. Oh yeah. Because they don't want that. They're actually scared of that happening 90% of the time because the crimes they did here, if they get charged for in their own country, they can face death and missing limbs and social exile for the rest of their life.
Do you want to know why we haven't gone into strike? Like, the teachers haven't gone into strike here? Because every time they tried to, their agreement either... It never went through. Their agreement never went through.
Oh,
They
yeah.
never, ever got what they want. They just decided to go back and, like, roll over for us. Like, because we asked them to.
It's not really that. It's mainly the fact that they can't.
They're finally fighting back, though. They haven't been doing that for the past 4 times they've wanted to strike.
Yeah, because every time they did, they would get told, okay, well, we'll give you what you want. And then the second that they were told that they're going to get what they want, they went back to work. They got nothing. Nothing changed. You can't. I would strike too if after I kept doing everything, nothing got changed.
Hello. Thank you. People are saying that they think that UCP did not expect the teachers to actually fight back. Because, you know, they never fucking do. They just listen and they're like, okay.
Real tough mystery to solve.
Is one of them shooting, like pointing a gun at the other?
No, this one's closer to the camera than that dude. But yeah, no, they're both shooting shotguns pretty damn close to each other while one is positioned more behind the other, which is also not safe.
Thank you.
It's not really illegal, but that's just not safe. Oh, here.
Oh, it's a Muslim.
You know, but there's face of almost every angle you need.
Sorry, I don't like them, okay? I don't like them, and you guys will understand this.
Oh, let's see here. It's not really that hard. Oh, well, we already found one of their social medias. See, it's not that hard. Oh, look at that. I'll just keep scrolling through the comments. Watch it, but I'll find somebody else's.
That hurt. Why'd I do that? I don't care if it's not nice to say. I do not like Muslims.
Come to
I
my
don't like 'em.
country, disrespect the rules and laws, and then see if I like you. That's all I'm getting at. Okay? What we're talking about right now, and the reason that got brought up, which you don't know, is because we're watching a video from Bracebridge, Ontario, which is in Muskoka, Ontario. Guess what? Of people illegally discharging firearms off of a bridge. People illegally firing steel shot and, guess what? Lead shot into the fucking river, which is poisoning the riverway. They are illegally firing from not just the edge of the bridge into the water, no, across the backside of the bridge where people need to walk and go through into the river. Also, they're not properly
They're
firing
ruining my
anything.
country. I don't fucking like them.
They're illegally driving around with an M4 fully loaded on their dash in the middle. Do you think any of that is okay to be going on in a country? No? Then shh.
No, I don't dislike them. I hate them. They ruin my country. I hate them.
Any who come here give up all their ways, literally don't keep any part of their religion, anything of anything, and they just come here, they learn our language, they exist here, and they express none of their prior beliefs or anything, perfectly fine. But once you come here and you do
Well,
illegal
how
shit-
are they ruining our country? Well, they tend to get away with literally everything that we can't.
Did you not hear what I just said? Okay, illegally hunting sturgeon with shotguns and other illegal restricted firearms here in Canada, which are a no-no. That's illegal, a federal crime. Unlawful possession of those firearms, because I doubt they have the licenses to. All these things. How is that safe? How is that making our country better?
They are also going and deciding to dump their trash into our forests. Our very nice, cleanly kept forests. They're going and ruining those by dumping their trash into it.
Yeah. Or like when they were
They are
shooting,
ruining my country.
they left shells everywhere. Alright, here we go.
I don't like them. It is my opinion not to like them. If you don't like me because I don't like them, then fuck you.
Alright, well here, I'm not gonna sugarcoat anything either. Ready? Residents in Vaughan, Ontario.
Yes, bitch, I'm a hippo.
Ready? Residents in Vaughan, Ontario, there was a shooting. Did you know, a father of 3 and a wife died in front of his family after they also pointed the gun at his daughter's head. Did you know they're all illegal Indians that
We-
are not supposed to be in my country?
We do have the strictest firearm rules.
Yeah.
We do.
And guess what? They're doing nothing about it because they're foreign immigrants. Tell me again that they're supposed to be here. Tell me again they're the best thing for the country when they can fucking break all the rules and have no repercussions. That's fucking
Someone
wrong.
on a temporary visa broke into an Ontario's man's house and literally almost killed him. So this Ontario man defended himself. You want to know what happened to the Ontario man? The homeowner? He got charged
Yeah. Oh.
for defending his home because someone broke in and they had warrants and a weapon. But you know, the homeowner got charged. The homeowner got arrested. Shit happened to the homeowner. Does that make sense? Should they be here? Do you understand why I don't like them?
But you know, it's being called the Vaughan homicide. It was a home invasion. It was 3 Indian men that were here illegally on temporary visas that should have already been taken back home. So we're gonna state that. They broke into a house of a husband and 4 other people, his wife and 3 kids, They pointed guns in all their faces, threatened to kill all of them, and then made all of them watch while they shot their dad in the face. And then robbed them all and then left. Tell me why they're allowed in my country. Okay, that's a
I
different
don't like
incident.
them for that reason.
There's
Do
another
you
incident.
understand now?
There's another incident
Huh?
too. Where,
Do you fucking retards understand why I don't fucking like them? Do you?
Oh, here.
Or are you still fucking retarded?
We'll do a little bit of homework. Ready? Go look at all the issues going in Europe, Britain, Germany, all those places where they're mass immigrating to, and tell me the violent assaults, rapes, kidnapping, anything that goes on there is good and safe for people, because it's not. They're creating a lot of issues.
I'm dying. Fucking smoke is killing me.
Yeah, no, I smoke this.
Y'all people in the States complain? No.
We always got smoke.
You see this white shit in the sky? You see? You see that? That's smoke.
Love it being hazy as well.
That's from the territories. You guys like to complain about how we go and like smoke you out and like kill you with our smoke. No, we're killing ourselves with our smoke. I don't have asthma and I'm dying. He's dying because he has asthma. See, it's not my smoking that's causing it. It is the smoke outside that's causing it. I woke up this morning to an air quality warning because the smoke is so bad. Then don't go outside. I want to smoke weed. I have to go outside to smoke my weed. You need Jesus.
Good. Quebec should ban street prayers. Sorry, the only religion and only race that's coming here and mass praying in the streets are Indians. And it's preventing people from driving to work. It's preventing people from getting to school. It's preventing officers from going to save people from, a burning building. Fire department from putting out that building. EMS from saving the person that got injured in that
I
burning
could get
building.
arrested. No, I couldn't get arrested. For what? Stop eating the box.
Oh yeah, no. Tell me this is fucking good protest. Ready? Muslims come into my country and in my religious house, the church, Christian church, they're gonna sit in front of the whole thing and block off the whole entrance and take over the streets just so they can pray to their God in front of my churches. But I can't go into my church now because they're in front of it and stopping me from going to. Is that something that's fair? Can I go to their country and do that? No, because they'd probably cut off my hand or stone me to death, like they do. Oh my god. There's another issue. The fact that they're now selling contract marriages here in Canada. It's being advertised on Instagram and shit. Like, fuck. You need to stop.
Yes, I have a cross earring. Ham! What are you doing? Oh, you want the spray. Come on. Get up behind the mirror. I'm 21. I will be 22 in a month and 8 days.
Here's something. 50% of all Syrian refugees that are here are still fully reliant on social assistance over 5 years after they've been brought here. Okay? That has raised our tax dollars a bunch. I can't get a job and, it's fucking hard to afford anything in my country, but they can get a government assistance for 5 straight years because they came here. I don't think that's fair. That money should go back to fixing the roads, should go back to fixing the broken lights, should go back to fixing things that are needed.
The broken lights. Oh my god.
Yeah, no.
The fucking the casino that we live across from. It has lights.
Not even those. I'm saying just
And the LED lights on it. They're broken. They are very, very broken. They are so fucking rain damaged.
The street lights are either black or fucking flickering. Fix them. But no. Our money's going to, immigrants and everything that we honestly shouldn't have brought into the country.
We have immigration. We are allowed to.
Oh, I know we do.
It is one cross, and then just a bunch of random things on that one. I have 2 different earrings in, you guys. My birthday's in a month and like 8 days. It's still a bit away, but thank you.
Somebody complaining about Alberta's banning something. No, it was Edmonton. Edmonton specifically banned The Handmaid's Tale for some reason. Because it's a bunch of Indians ready to school.
Did you ever think that I want to die in 2 years? No, you probably didn't think of that. You probably just thought about yourself.
Yeah. This is also what we're trying to get happen here, which is why I have an issue with immigration. If we didn't do things like this, I wouldn't.
I'm so sorry they did that.
NDP MP sponsors are petitioning for unrestricted migration of Gazans. So people from Gaza.
Okay. Why are you still talking about this?
Because why should they have unrestricted?
I don't care! I don't want them in my country as much as you don't fucking want them in the country.
You're just scrolling through fucking social media.
This chat is bipolar. Why do y'all choose violence first thing in the morning? Did you wake up on the wrong side of the bed? Did daddy come touch you in the middle of the night? Like, what is your issue? Okay then. It's called us looking at social media first thing in the morning, and that's the only thing that's on social media nowadays. So it's always a random conversation that we end up having at some point in the day. It is 10 in the morning for me. I got up like an hour ago. Yeah, it's 10:13 a.m. for me. I'm closing the window. No, their culture is shit. You can subscribe if you want to. I'd appreciate it if you did. Yeah, it's 10:15 a.m. here too. Our forests were clean before they got here and started dumping their trash in it.
Jobs were easier to get because LMIA didn't exist.
Yeah, no, I could get a job. I'm not the only one that's complaining about it either.
Oh, as we say,
Almost every single Canadian is complaining about the fact of getting a job is really fucking hard.
Yeah. Oh, apparently.
Because the foreigners keep taking them.
Apparently, Tim Hortons can't find a single Canadian that can work for $36.60 an hour, so they need to import someone from another country to do it for us. They've never even heard of that store. That's a perfect person to make a store manager.
Yes, YouTube allows moderators. I have a moderator in here. They just haven't said anything. No, he doesn't have to shut up if he doesn't want to. Or unless I blatantly tell him to. And even then, he doesn't shut up. Because he has free speech. So, if you want to talk, you can talk. Same with me. And if you don't fucking like it, you can leave.
Same with basically everyone. You don't even count as that free speech. You just have the right to not listen to it. You also have the right to leave and not listen to us if you don't like it. No one's forcing you to be here.
No, honey, I'm not making fun of the Muslims. I do not like them. I hate the Muslims.
I have a question.
You hear this? I hate the Muslims. Okay? I hate them. Hate them.
I want to know how we're doing it when all I'm saying is facts about my country using Stats Canada and other things as backup. So if the stats I'm reading off about Canada make you upset, maybe I'm right in what I'm saying. Just gonna throw that out there.
Well, hate's the word I'm using. It is my opinion that I dislike them. And why I dislike them. They are going and kidnapping females in Calgary and Edmonton. They are going and raping females in Calgary and Edmonton. They are killing them. They are doing everything that they can do in their country to the females here.
Here's one.
Why do you think I hate them?
They come here.
Do tell me why the fuck I hate them. Please. I'm a female. You fucking brain dead fucks.
They come here and basically steal our taxpayer dollars by coming here, getting immigration, then leaving. And then when they have a kid, coming back using our free health care, which we kind of, slowly pay for with our tax dollars, that, they didn't have the kid. And then you know what they do? They go back to their country. You shouldn't be allowed to come into my country, have your baby, and then leave my country again. They do that.
Oh yeah, what's your big news? Would you rather me group all Indians together? Or all people from Asia together? No, I don't think you would. And no, I agree. It's not all of them. It is just the ones that come to my country that are trying to enforce everything in their country here.
The ones that are in mass groups standing in front of our churches, our Christian churches, and taking up the whole street and block around it to pray to their Muslim god.
They are adding their flag where our Canadian flag should be. That's not all right. We are not in your country. You are in our country. You get to represent our flag.
Here's an issue. They're taking jobs in high up politics, which they don't have any knowledge of because they've not been here for long. So why are we letting them? They are taking positions in school boards so that they can change how the schools are educating our children. Now they're taking over fucking just high up jobs.
It is the majority of them that is doing horrible shit, so that's why I don't like them. To be more specific, I don't like the ones who are ruining my country, who are coming here and beating women, killing women, kidnapping them, trying to make my country their country. Those are the ones that I don't like.
I also don't like that it's got.
Yeah, I'm sure they don't like us either, but I don't care.
So really,
Why do you think they do the shit to our country that they do?
Here's what goes on here and then doesn't get reported properly. They can break into our homes, violently assault us, if not kill us, and rob us. And they don't even list on the news article that those people were Indian and here on a temporary visa, okay? But guess what? A white person that's Canadian assaults a Muslim Indian, a teenager. And you know what happens? All over the news listing the fact that, this Muslim from this country immigrated at this time and all these
Islam is a death cult, for real! For real! Also, I appreciate the tip. Thank you. I agree with you!
Yeah.
I want ICE in Canada. That's how done with the issue I am. I want ICE here in Canada to deport their ass back to their country. You do a crime, go back home. Go and get the punishment of your country instead of the punishment of our country. Because you're going to lose some limbs.
Yeah, that's really
Even if you have like a fucking temporary visa and that has expired, go home. Be deported. You don't need to be in my country anymore.
So like how race isn't a thing when they break into our homes and kill us. But if we threaten or assault one of them, race is the biggest issue in all of it. How is that fair?
Thank you for the $5 tip. I appreciate you. Okay, I'll stop bashing them. It's not even me bashing them. I don't like them. This is my opinion. If you don't like my opinion, that's your opinion.
I would like to know how we're bashing them when once again all we're stating is facts and the things that is going on in our country. If you don't live here
Or
you're
our
not seeing
opinions.
this, then how is that bashing them when I'm listing off facts that our government one is withholding from us? How is that like bashing a race when I'm just listing off facts? It could be any
Hello,
race.
hello. How are you, Haunted?
It's not racist when it could be any race. I'm just specifying which race. If it wasn't them, I wouldn't be saying it was them. Simple thing right there.
It's a little different when there's like no video proof of it happening, but when like the average Canadian is going around doing their own thing, going to the forest to look at like the pretty nature that we have in the forest, and then we just see a van of Muslims come up and dump their garbage into the forest, so we record it and post it to social media.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
not fake. That is real.
Yeah. Oh, and then most platforms advertise it as fake or AI generated when it's literally
Unless it is X.
Yep.
Which is where I'm seeing the majority of it.
But we also are mainly just disliking.
I
our
find
government.
it on X, you know, the platform where it's really the only one that you can have free speech now. Yeah, no, I find it there.
This is also the issue we have with them is our government seems to aid to them and care more about them than us.
We have the right to go and walk around in our forests.
Oh yeah, we do. We have the right to free travel within our country, and that includes our crown land.
Which is our forests and mountains and stuff.
We also have lots of laws and bylaws and regulations against illegal dumping and littering. So, once again, stating that we do right, we can go do that, but they're doing bad by going to do that.
Ooh! Congratulations! I hope you have fun.
This person just makes me laugh. So, what are the... Mohammed...
Because our forests used to be absolutely stunning, and most of us would go to the mountains that we have.
Yeah, our crown land. And that's where they're going out and dumping trash in mass amounts, just on the path and on the road.
We like to go to trails and just walk the trails. We also go hunting in the forests here.
Yeah.
But if you're going and dumping garbage all over the place, I'm not really wanting to go hunting there, because that's what my animal is going to be eating.
I'm not wanting to even go fish when at my fishing spot, Indians are showing up with shotguns, rifles, and illegally registered restricted firearms that are illegal to own and shooting them into the water across the bridge near me and where I'm trying to fish. I don't want that. Issue. If you don't see an issue with it, then I think you have an issue. Oh, look at that. It's the 29th. Conservatives were proposing.
If
our
you
castle
don't
law.
fucking like me, leave. Get out of the live. You don't like what I'm wearing. You don't like what I'm doing. You don't like my opinion. Leave. Get the fuck out of the live. I'm not forcing you to be here. I'm not chaining you to this live to make you watch. Go. Bye-bye. Okay, bye. I don't care if you all leave.
This is great.
Someone dumb fucks to get out of here if they don't like me or what I'm wearing.
Somebody high up in our government, apparently Mohammed Fuckis or some shit. I don't know his last name. I don't know how to pronounce most of their names. There was a petition to revoke his order that he put, like the Order of Canada. No one even knew about this until he made a video accusing all of Canadians as being a part of a well-funded, coordinated effort of harassment. When, no, we just all dislike what you're doing, and we all individually dislike it to the point where it seems like it's coordinated when no one planned to do any of that. It just did. There's just a amount of people signing it, it's great.
Get out of my house. Oh. Peter, zoom!
Like a race car. Oh yeah, you know how we signed that little petition to get maybe castle law enacted? To keep what I found.
Section 34.2 of the Criminal Code, which right now says that you can defend yourself based on 9 very complicated and vague conditions. Now,
Echo.
if you're defending your house,
Echo.
you have time to think
Dismiss.
of 9 different conditions. You have one condition: to protect yourself and your kids. And it is wrong for the law, for the police, and for judges to apply a complicated, indecipherable legal doctrine against you when you are only doing what is right. Our amendment instead will change section 34.2 of the Criminal Code to say that the use of force, including lethal force, is presumed reasonable against an individual who unlawfully enters a house and poses a threat to the safety of anyone inside. Is reasonable and prudent.
Finally!
It's the stand on guard law. That's what was proposed.
But we have the right to defend our homes now.
At least it's
If we fear for our lives, we have the right to defend our home.
it's not enacted yet, but it will.
But it will be. We are about to get the right to defend our homes in Canada.
But it'll basically be the use of force, including lethal force, is presumed reasonable against a person who unlawfully enters a house and poses a threat to the safety of anyone inside.
Yes!
That will be basically our new castle.
Yes!
Which is great because Canada needs something like that. Oh, yeah, no. Liberal news even tried reporting on it, but apparently they're very, very bad at making headlines. Let me fix this for you so it's accurate.
Yeah, that was, Polvier, however you say his name.
Pierre Bouvier.
Yeah, that one. That was who that is.
An announcement in Brampton regarding the criminal code. That's all that they were putting on the news. Ready? You want to know what that needed to say? Conservative leader Pierre Bouvier announces castle law in Canada. That's all he had to do. That's all that headline had to be. But liberals just can't do anything.
Yeah, no, I know you guys have the right to defend your homes in America. You guys
We
even
did.
have the stand your ground law. We don't.
We
Or
just
we
had a
didn't.
big incident, and a whole bunch of people signed a petition. And
So,
that
if
reached
you were
the
here in my
government.
live earlier, there was I was talking about a guy in Ontario who had his home broken into. And the homeowner got more charges than the person who broke into his home.
Because he failed to, somehow follow the 9 very specific, intricate fucking rules that would allow you to protect yourself in one of those incidents that we had.
So we have just made a thing where we are now allowed to defend our homes. Yeah, we can have guns, but the gun's sole purpose is to be for hunting.
We
It
weren't
cannot be
allowed-
for the sole purpose of self-defense.
And with that change, it once again states that I'm not, allowed to have my gun for the sole purpose of self-defense. I can have it so I can go shooting and do sports stuff. I want to.
I know, it's amazing. I'm so fucking happy.
I'm happy that we just, have actually been able to do something. We all signed petition. That petition reached government. Government listens.
Well, let's...
Good. That's how the government is supposed to run, but nothing ever goes like that. I hate it.
No, and it did not take very long for that to happen.
No, I'm going back to when I saw that here.
What, it was last month?
It was sometime. It wasn't even that. It was pretty damn close to just 2 weeks ago or something, I believe.
We have 23,000 signatures.
We only needed 3,000.
30,000 signatures. We're not at the goal yet, but we're almost.
It's the fact that we still made enough attention to it, kind of thing. Here. Where is...
I'm good. How are you?
On the 22nd, I'm finding a post reiterating that happened.
Yeah, no, on the 20th, we ended up signing. You ended up signing 2 days before. So the 18th you signed, and the 20th I signed.
Yeah.
Or no, we both signed on the 20th. I just signed up later on in the day than you did.
Yeah.
No, he's not getting banned. He's my mod? He's the only person that's nice here? Why would I ban the only person that's nice in my stream? Hi, Hunted. Thank you. But we're also not going to ban Hunted. Hunt is amazing. We are allowed to, with this new law being passed, we are now allowed to defend ourselves if he has a weapon. If he is breaking into my house with a weapon, and I am fearing for my life, I can defend myself. Whether that is me getting something to hurt him with, I can now use lethal force if needed. If I'm fearing for my life and the people inside my home, I can use lethal force against this person. Now. Before, it wasn't like that. I really wasn't allowed to defend myself. Someone would break into my home, and I have to call 911 and then sit there and let them do what they're doing. If they have a gun to my head, I let them.
The only way you'd be able to do anything is if you followed the 9 very, very intricate rules that they had in place that basically almost prevented and contradicted each other every time to do anything to defend yourself, which was impossible. Alright, right here. This is what the new one will state. This is the main, good, important part of it. It's the use of force, including lethal force, is presumed reasonable against a person who unlawfully enters a house and poses a threat to the safety of anyone inside. That is our new stand on guard law.
If I fear for my life because someone has broken into my house with a weapon, I can use lethal force against them. It's pretty much what that says.
What it's saying is they have to pose a threat to the safety of anyone.
If they break into my house with a weapon, I'm going to assume that they're going to try and hurt me or my family.
Yes.
So I can
That's
do something to defend myself.
unlawfully entering the home as well.
Exactly. I like this new law. I'm happy for the new law. I don't have fear of being prosecuted for defending myself.
It's mainly due to the fact of, like, not long.
Yeah, exactly. Rights we should have.
It's the fact that there was 2 big invasions that everybody that was here in Ontario and kind of Alberta for some reason were making
Alberta
sure-
doesn't care. Alberta, our premier and our police in Alberta already had that in place.
We already didn't care.
Like, if our premier literally stated after that incident in Ontario, if you break into someone's house, you are going to be beat and probably killed.
You're asking to be beat or shot.
Like, you're literally asking if you break into someone's house. That was like her words.
Yeah, that was Danielle's name.
Our premier's words.
But no,
So, like, that's kind of already a thing here in Alberta.
It's not really. It's the fact.
It's
that,
not a law,
But it's the fact.
but
that
we have less likely chance to get prosecuted for it.
It's the fact of if you press to have them dropped and there's at least some proof, some camera footage, something to corroborate evidence, then yes, you can usually get away with it. But if not, you usually still.
Yeah, no,
want to
here
get the
we're more
charges.
likely to get off. Whereas other provinces and territories,
Mainly
until
as-
that law gets put in place,
Okay. But it's mainly the fact of we have a lot of farmers. Okay? What is the oldest thing that is still going pretty much? Farming. Those farmers have had that land for generations. They're not just gonna let someone come into their land and try to take it or some other shit, ruin it, trash it, burn it. They will shoot people on their land. Like, a lot of them have signs posted on their fence line stating, trespassers will be shot.
like, it's a warning. It's
Yeah.
a big blatant warning.
Even though, we're not actually allowed to have a gun for that purpose, the farmers still will here in Alberta because people will try to steal cattle, horses, other things, and that's your livelihood. That is how you make money. You're not gonna let someone just come steal.
And the police will not let that happen either.
No, the police will be like, oh, well, you're old man. You basically saw him stealing your shit, so you shot him. That's pretty close cut case. He broke into property, started to try to steal property. You shot him. He died. Okay, thank you. Anywhere else, though, you're just asking to get like attempted murder, if not murder charges, as homeowner that defended yourself.
Yeah, no fear of prosecution for defending yourself
Yeah.
until that law gets put in place. Canada's amazing. Ham. Ham.
I want to find out what this. Some shit going on with it. Another just loophole that's being exploited big is this one. We're a piggy bank. They have anchor babies, they steal our money, they pay no taxes. They come back and take our free health care when they retire. Is it literally somebody being like, I live in Milton, Ontario, I have neighbors, young Muslims, not sure from where. They leave for a year or more at a time, Airbnb the house, and then return. When they do return, she's pregnant. She delivers her Canadian-born child and leaves again. They just return for the third time and pregnant again. This time a little earlier in a pregnancy than before. We are paying child tax benefit for children that are not living in this country. That is not the first time I've seen or heard anything of this. Closed the loophole. because that's a loophole that they're exploiting in our country. Come here, buy a house, Airbnb the house. So now you're getting money for the house that you just bought. All right, now I'm gonna go back to my country and live there until I get pregnant, and then I'm gonna come here, use the free healthcare you have and everything, and go back to my country. Well, at the whole same time, taking money away from you guys because I'm Airbnb this house out, and now you can't live here, which takes homes and money and everything away from us, and also the fact of it's exploiting our free healthcare system and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You think that's fair, guys? When he made this complaint, because he's the one who pretty much drew all the attention to this, his 3 videos have got almost 3 million views on all of them. To the point where Doug Ford is now even spoken out about it.
Oh, gosh. I have no idea how much I paid for, like, all of the piercings that I have right now. Couldn't tell you. I really couldn't tell you. I don't remember.
We even have other people that are like in the US that are pretty damn good with guns because, you know, less lenient gun laws. So that photo that you do, they're molding that gun and doing that, you know. Here we have a prohibited Chinese Type 81 rifle, so pretty similar to an AK, but Chinese with AK.
God.
This dude's a gunsmith by trade, and he knows what he's looking at. That is also an illegal 12-round magazine. That would equal some pretty significant prison time. Just that alone, and that wasn't the only thing in that video. And that's the things they come to our country to post. Don't do crime, and don't record it, and then think that you can get away with that. We can't even get away with that.
Probably in the 4-digit range somewhere. How much money I've spent on, like, all of my piercings.
I'd say probably like 800 to 1,000.
Yeah, 3 to 4-digit range. Cause like this one was like the most expensive, being like 160. And then these come in next at 120 or 100. These are 120, these were 100. These are more expensive than these. Make that make sense.
Might have just been
The places that I went to, yeah.
They might just have different deals.
That was 160, those were 120, that was 100.
So it's almost 4.
That was 80. That was free because I did that myself. Then I don't know how much my earrings were. Like, my actual ear piercings, because, like, I got those done when I was a child.
With the breakdown and without buying extra jewelry, all that extra stuff, a re-pierce of the belly button that you can't force.
Yeah, no, we forcefully re-pierced my belly button.
But I'd say probably around 500 just for getting all the piercings.
Okay, so a 3-digit number.
And then probably around 6 to maybe 7 for all the extra piercings and things you bought in for it.
Yeah, I've spent a lot
Because you
of
did
money
a
on piercings.
bunch for this. It wasn't just 120 to get it done. You also then spent money to
I spent another 100 to get the 2 ones that I have
two
right now.
rings in, yeah. So that's why I was excluding that, because it is almost to 700-800 like we said, but to just go get all those piercings, if you had none of them and wanted to go get all of them, I'd say probably 500-600 most you need. And And that's Canadian. I don't know what the US charges for their shit. Probably cheaper. That's because conversion. It always looks cheaper, but then you convert it, and it's like, oh, it's basically the same.
Yep, it is 10:48 a.m. for me. It is very early in the morning still.
Maybe now that it's happening in Ontario, at least Canada would pay more attention, because Canada's really like that. If it doesn't happen to people in Ontario, Ontario just doesn't seem to realize that it's happening in the rest of Canada, and it's just like, okay, I don't care. But then the second it happens, they're like, oh my god, we need to fix this issue, and it's like, BC's been dealing with that for like 8 years now, guys. Because it now got to you, now you're fixing it. Great.
The like breaking and entering bullshit.
Oh no, this is now, our Canadian youth have a 15-year record high unemployment. So in the last 15 years, the youth are stating to the government, even in Ontario now, that we want to work, but we can't find anything. You wonder why? Just keep
Yeah, no,
working.
we're just complaining to Reddit at this point. BC, Alberta, and Saskatchewan, because our governments already know and they've tried, but they can't do anything. We're just complaining to Reddit.
We just go to Reddit and X, and it eventually makes its way to the Ontario citizens, and then they just complain on our behalf.
Yep.
And then it gets it changed everywhere. It's great. This is the only way we have a say in our government, because
Yeah, no, we just go and complain.
it's not even, it wasn't even always like that. It's the Liberal government right now in place. They just don't listen to anything outside of Ontario. If it's not happening to them
Bye.
there, they just
I hope
don't
you have a
care.
good rest of your day. Yeah, that's Ham.
But yeah, no.
Peter, I don't know where he is.
Here's my Chinese solution. Bring in more temporary foreign workers.
Hi. Hi.
So, our Canadian youth have a 15-year record high unemployment. And Mark Carney's solution is bring in more temporary foreign workers. Mark, jump off a bridge.
You're a horrible, horrible premier. Prime Minister. I don't fucking care what you were. Who
Prime
you are.
Minister.
I don't care. I don't like you. You're bad. See, I don't like a lot of people.
Yeah, no, I like how it takes for like 2 almost back-to-back murder incidents to happen in Ontario for them to be like, maybe, along with our petition that we were shoving at them for a bit, maybe we need this law. Maybe we need to change something. It took you guys how long? Hey, one, that whole thing that we are revising now should have never been allowed to be enacted. The whole stupid 9 very specific, intricate fucking ways you have to defend yourself if you're gonna do it. No one can even think when you're in a situation like that. I'm not gonna be like pulling out my fucking law book and being like, oh, can I do this? No, fuck. What can I do? Well, someone's attacking me. That's not what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna attack them back. Fucking water bottle. Fuck. Something, anything, just what's on hand. He's gonna pull out a book and be like, what can and can't I do? Oh, he has a knife. I'm not allowed to use this. I can use this, okay. No. That's basically how our whole shit was laid out before. You had to like make sure you always had 911 on call and you couldn't hang up with them. And then you were supposed to also tell them and ask them things, while then also still following the laws. And it like 9 times
Too
out of 10,
fucking complicated.
9 times out of 10 was overly complicated, and people just ended up defending themselves and then getting charged, which should have never been allowed to happen. No, I think everyone, anywhere, the entire world deserves the right to defend your home if someone breaks in with a weapon. Then that's just common sense.
Yeah, like if I'm fearing for my life because someone has broken into my home with a fucking weapon,
Yeah.
I should have a right to defend myself.
Someone breaks into my house with a barbed wire fucking wrapped bat or some shit. Yeah, I wanna, grab a knife or something. I don't care
Even
if I
if they
got.
don't necessarily break into my house with a weapon, if they go and get a weapon, they go make something a weapon.
Hell, they just walk. They break into my house and they go into the kitchen and grab a knife. All right, well, guess what? The long great sword on the wall's coming off. Just swing the massive sword that you can't even swing inside.
No, Cat's still here. He's just over there now. Yeah. He's just over there. See? Cat's just right there. And
Canadians need to wake up. Carney is good at one thing. He's great at theatrics. It's not helpful as a leader, though. It's great for deceiving your masses, but not anything else. Oh yeah, no, this whole thing's too started from, it wasn't the first video that was posted there. There's other ones of them doing the same thing, and it's the same group of people. Issue. Well, just discharging firearms into the air. Okay, like, shooting. They're skeet shooting, they're shooting at little fucking ceramic discs. That's fine. Shouldn't be doing it over the water, though, discs. Yeah, I get you do that in your country. Do not do that in my country. I do not want bullets raining down on me. We have laws where, you have to properly discharge a firearm. Shooting a gun into the air here is not safe discharge of a firearm. I get in your country, you can sit outside your window and go ding, 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 and shoot it off into the air in celebration or something. You can't do that here. That's not something you get to do here. Yeah, no. Muskoka is in danger. There is no respect for the law there, and they just leave all of that trash and debris of everything that they just did there as well.
It would be more of a factor, but I'd be more concerned about going outside of my house being is they're shooting up in the air.
You don't even have to. There's been multiple times, even in the U.S., where people have shot bullets up into the air and it will go through houses.
Oh,
It will go
lovely.
through your roof. There's been times where it'll go through the window and almost hit your newborn baby that's in its crib.
No, if that's the case, then I'm getting to the closest machete-looking thing near me, and every single one of them is getting their head sliced off.
No, you can't just stand inside city limits and just be shooting off guns into the
I was
air.
gonna say, no, I'm sorry. You go and you shoot off a gun in the air, and this fucking bullet decides to kill my unborn child. Not even unborn child. My child?
Anything.
If it kills my child, my cat, my anything? If it injures me,
It's my house.
I'm getting a machete and your heads are coming off.
I'd say a hand, because that's what
No.
they do in their country.
Their heads will come off. Off with the head. Yes, I am.
You missed the funny joke. I had to explain to her that she's not the Red Queen and she doesn't get to just declare off with their head.
Yeah, so we've had the discussion of I won't be taking their heads off if they
Just
go
the other
and like
head. Just the head below the
shoot my
belly.
baby. I will be removing their baby maker.
Just the head down below.
I am 4'8". Pop. I'm not that tired either, and I kind of want those like Starbucks coffees. Hmm?
Because it is like most more food time. And then we can get that after as like a snack top off and like drink top off. And you're under the bed. Just under the bed. And what are you doing? What are you doing?
Ham decided to go under the bed.
So I helped him. Now he's more under the bed.
It's great.
He's like, I see everything. I'm hiding. He's hiding.
Yeah, Ham. Oh, there's Peter. I see you, Ham. I see you. Hi, Peter. Hi. Hi, Ham. They're crazy. What are you doing, Ham? What are you doing? What are you doing? Huh? What are you doing? Don't lick the box. I don't have a child. Actually, the cats are the child. This is one child. He's hiding under the bed. There's the other child. Hi, you. Are you comfy? Are you comfy? Taking nature photos. Like nature photos of any kind. Or dancing. I'm tired. I'm so tired. I'm dying. What?
CBC, the Canadian Broadcasting Corporation.
It's stupid.
Paid and funded for by taxpayer dollars.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. They made Gem, which is basically their sad excuse for CBC Netflix, which has CBC News, CBC Sports, and like the odd couple shows that they have on CBC.
Mm-hmm.
They were asked to disclose their Gem subscriber count, and they're now saying that they refused, citing exemptions for programming activities and information that could harm its competitive position. It's basically the fact that they're willing to go to court instead of simply disclosing how many they have. They're willing to go to court to keep it more hush-hush than simply just be like, oh, this many people have subscribed to Gem.
Jesus Christ.
Because I bet you it's not. I bet you there's next to none, and our taxpayer dollars are being funded to run something that literally no one's paying for. So they're getting no money back, which means they're just draining our money for nothing. I swear all of Canada's just falling apart. Look at that. Everything
Realizing
falls
this
apart and
now?
then we get one thing back. Everything falls apart and then we get stand on guard law.
Being Canadian.
Just like rewrite everything. I think everything needs a rewrite at this point.
Bye. Have a good day.
So yeah, sorry, I don't want to pay for a server to be up and running that drains electricity and uses fossil fuels and other shit just to, have nobody subscribe to it. Why are my taxpayer dollars going for that? So we could be a wealthy, prosperous country. But our government is just fucked
Yeah,
us
no,
in the
people
ass
are
with
saying
debt.
that we could be Switzerland.
Yeah, no, we could. We literally could be so good. We could also have a very good, decent population, unlike our uncontrollable population at the moment because of immigration.
See you again. Test me how? Why?
Another one. She's blindly shooting straight off into the distance while not looking. Oh, look at that display.
No, that's not the norm in Canada.
No, it is not.
How about no?
Well, he almost killed his friend there. I would have laughed.
That's a stupid test. And it's just because you want to see my ass. That is really stupid. If I don't do it for anyone else, why do you think I'm going to do it for you? It's a cat.
Some aftermath, because somebody was nice enough to just go walk and record it. At the very beginning, too, you can see that they, almost blew off the fucking post that had this warning sign that signals that, there's a bridge and that way's not where the bridge is. pretty much almost all of them.
It's fucking insane.
Instead of kick some because they're just everywhere. Or I know it's all the way on the rocks, even up to the parking lot where everybody's parks their cars and shit. Like, it shouldn't be all the way over there. It shouldn't be by the campfire where people park their cars and shit. That means they're damn near close to where people are. Just shooting the guns recklessly.
Well, obviously there was people there. How would the video take?
No, I know. And apparently there's a lot more than just the video of the couple guys that we've seen. There was apparently around 25 of them there.
Yeah, there's probably some in the parking lot, a few on the bridge that we
I'm
saw.
waiting for the reports of fucking people found dead in their home in Muskoka because bullets rained down from the sky and fucking just pelted them in their bed. Because I wouldn't be surprised.
Currently, no plans for today. Super smoky outside. We are in a horrible air quality alert. Even though I don't know why our air quality is 3 and it's been 3 for the past couple of days. Oh, it's at 4 now. I don't think that's right. We have a heat warning and an air quality warning. Lovely. Thank you. I'm tired. Where the fuck is all this smoke coming from? Stop asking weird questions like that. I'm not answering them. Yeah. All of our smoke is coming from the Northwest Territories because they're all on fire right now. So, we are getting bad smoke because of the fires in the territories. I'm good, how are you?
Found out too, the video. They just dumped all their trash in the fire pit area before they left it. That bridge too, but they absolutely destroyed almost all the posts and signs, and then a sign near it too. Was a brand new, not built by the volunteer built bridge, hand built. It's a snowmobile bridge, so that people in the area, you know, that drive their snowmobiles can enjoy it. And now all the signs are basically black and lost all the color, or the metal's just gone and ruined. Which are, you know, indicators, especially when there's snow and shit, that the bridge is here, not here, here.
Oh, well, that's not fun. Pretty sure Alberta's not on fire.
We might
But
be.
who fucking knows? We might be. Ayo. Thank you. Bye. Him. He's under the bed again. Him is under the bed again. Hey, you.
Damn. Doctors and I didn't know alcohol was free for doctors and lawyers. I didn't know you could just walk in and fill shit when you're a doctor and lawyer and just walk out. If they can be able to carry the bags they just filled. And they just let a group of like 8 of them walk out. Just because we let them into our country with minimal to no background checks. They also have like no repercussions to doing almost anything. Seeing on almost anything I can find involves them, that's an issue. Peter, I swear to God, stop it. Stop sketching the walls.
Acne right here, and it's bugging me. Cystic acne in like the hairline. Okay then.
We'll solidify it, I swear.
Realizing this now?
Yes. Just more and more with the little things that they do. This isn't even a big thing. They just renamed a square during a ceremony. But it's how they chose and how they did it that is the ironic part. So the name options that were given and that they had to rename the Dundas Square in Toronto was Terry Fox Square, Louis Riel Square, Hatfield Square. We're keeping it as is. They chose Sankofa Square. That wasn't even one of the options. So they renamed Dundas Square To Sankofa described Henry Dundas's name as he slowed down abolishing the British slave trade in the 1790s. Sankofa comes from the Ghana's Akan people whose Estate Empire was heavily involved in the transatlantic slave trade. They captured enemies in wars and raids to sell them to European traders on the Gold Coast for guns and goods in the 17th and 19th centuries. It's pretty ironic that the ceremony was it was marking the abolition of the transatlantic slave trade. So they were abolishing it. They were trying to get rid of that, but yet they picked something probably way more associated with it. What the fuck? Oh, this was involving the transatlantic slave trade. We should change the name. Let's change it to something that was even more involved with the slave trade in attempts to abolish the slave trade and the history of it still being. You guys failed miserably. Because they gotta have a bunch of vehicles, didn't you know? See, they're there in the white. They also have a black SUV. It's similar to his black. Perception. This white car there. His has been down for They also have a black SUV. So I don't know where the white car. Peter? I'm tired of you spilling all the fucking food and then fucking scratching at the walls like afterwards if there's no food in it. Drop back. Your food, stop spilling it out of the dish. Buddha Bear.
Yo, what's up?
You guess what every one of those purple dots is?
No.
A branch.
Oh my lord.
That is
I am live, yes.
January 1st of 2025 to August 21st of 2025.
I wanna be sleeping. This smoke is making me tired.
Peter's now sulking by the door.
Hmm?
And I said Peter's now sulking by the door because he got in trouble for spilling the food after complaining that the dishes were empty of food.
Thank you for the tip of $6.99. I changed my top because the other one was going and digging into my sides. The wire was digging into my sides. It hurt. I'm good. How are you? Thank you. The other shirt was going and like stabbing into me right there because of the wire. it doesn't go that way. It's supposed to be done out like this. I don't know why, but nope, it's supposed to be like this. Hello. Have I eaten yet? No. Probably should. I have not done any musicals or plays. Getting hungry. I can't eat right when I get up. It has to be a couple hours after I get up or I'll get sick and just not be able to eat. Hello. Tired. Very tired. Pop isn't gonna help how tired I am. I'm tired. I'm gonna go sleep. Too early to get up. I want chocolate chip pancakes and bacon. Specifically, I want pancakes. I'm tired. Yeah. I'm tired. Oh. No, you go away. Today's going good. How about you? I'm tired. Yeah, we can wait in the apartment, not at Denny's. Get away from the door. No. Okay, I'm gonna end the live because I want to listen to music. So, bye bye. Don't forget to follow my other socials. It is pinned in the description or in my bio.